I'm on the moon. It's made of cheese.
Speaking of atomic, hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Today, wherever you're from this beautiful world, welcome to Beer and Cheese Tuesday. God, I don't even know what episode this is, Bumpy, Jesus. But welcome and welcome. Welcome to the panel, Mr. Bumpy Isms. Cheers, dude. Appreciate you being here as always.
Cheers.
And cheers to the chatters on the chatter side. We got some beer and cheese, and hopefully it'll go well. I had to think quickly myself, so hopefully something will work here for me and Bumpy. So let's see what we got. Let's show it first, and take your time. Take your time. Just you and me. Here we go.
Right. So I've probably done this cheese before. I mean, I've definitely had the beer that I'm bringing, but it's special. I haven't had Kerrygold in a long time. This is a Kerrygold Reserve cheddar.
Nice.
So I know I definitely, if I've done this before, if I've had it before, it has been quite a while. It's distinctively sharp and rich cheddar. It's aged over 2 years. It's sweating. I've had it out. I've cut it. It cut pretty easily, but I think it's going to be kind of a little bit dry, crumbly. It's probably going to have those little crystal bits in there too. So it looks nice. But yeah, it should be a nice sharp. The Irish and the English cheddars to me seem to have like a little bit more sweetness to them than some of the American cheddars. So I enjoy those. Plus, they usually have those crystal bits, the crunchy bits.
Yeah.
The beer that I'm bringing, proper glassware, by the way. Money knows. Now they got, like, they were going out of business, basically. They were purchased by some, I'm not sure even what the company is exactly, but they ended up doing the whole thing where they got rid of a bunch of their beers that they used to make, and they basically just stayed true to what was probably their biggest sellers, which wasn't like their best beers. It was just the stuff that was kind of in those 12 packs constantly. But they got rid of a bunch of beers. And recently they just had their 30th anniversary and they brought a couple of them back. I'm not sure if they're bringing them back full time, which would be really cool if they did. Because these were beers that I used to love to get back in the day when Smutty Nose was owned by its original owners. So I have the Smutty Nose Shoals Pale Ale. It's their 30th year anniversary edition.
Awesome.
And yeah, that was the label. It was just this little shack out in like I'm not even sure what they call it. It's like an area of land that's surrounded by water. It's not a peninsula type thing, but it's, I don't know. It's out near the ocean. They have these little like beach places. So the island of Shoals, out there by Portsmouth. Yeah, so let's crack this. This is just a pale ale, but it's like 5.5%, 5.4%
4? Oh.
ABV. Used to love to get this beer.
Cool. Yeah, I like.
I'm not sure if they changed the recipe or not, but let's just see. It was kind of more like an English style.
Oh.
Pale ale.
It's dark.
Maybe a little bit, kind of Eastern. It looks the same. So, like I said, kind of probably based off of a British pale ale a little bit. Especially you see that, it's going to be kind of biscuity and probably like citrusy floral. So a little bit of an East Coast pale ale and British pale ale combination. But yeah, the head on it is a little bit off white. The beer color itself is kind of it's got like a light brownish kind of coloration to it. Maybe a light amber if you want to call it that. But yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, yeah, we'll see how this cheese and this beer goes.
All right. That looks like Sierra Nevada kind of a little darker though.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
A little darker. Cool. Yeah, in English, man, English style. I haven't had an English pale actually ever. I don't think. Well, I've had a English bitter. Would that be kind of close to
Yeah.
a pale or something? Yeah, they're more pale ale. So yeah. Okay. Cool. So what I picked up is and cheers to Jason Cleveland, man, Burley Sullivan. Cheers for stepping in, tuning in, and anyone else that's tuning in as well. Cheers. So the beer I got today was another Dragon's Milk, but it's their so it's bottled 429. It's a bourbon barrel aged. It's the S'mores Reserve one. I don't know if you've ever had that, Bumpy. $5.95 for the bottle. Yeah, so s'mores with stout with chocolate, toasted marshmallow, and graham cracker and natural flavors. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Pour it into my weird round glass. If I could just stop breaking glasses, we'll be all right. I broke one the other night, walked into a nightmare. I was like, what happened in here? They got drunk again. So nice finger on the pour. Tan head, khaki, dark brown. I say brown because at the nipple, at the reservoir, it's a lighter brown. So it's definitely a dark chocolate brown. Opaque, can't see through it. Smells fucking weirdly wonderful. That's awesome. All right. Kind of sweet, desserty. It smells like s'mores, like graham crackers and vanilla. So what I got today, I was like, it was hiding out. I was like, oh, hey, man, I had never seen this. Celebrity, famously good Celebrity Cheese. These guys are out of New Jersey, Elizabeth, New Jersey, Atlanta Corp. It's a goat smoked crumbled cheese. So I took the plastic off already. It's just little tiny pellets. Kind of looks like that. Well, it looks like dry cottage cheese or something. Boy, does it smell crazy. I'll get into the aromas when I do the review, but holy crap. The whole room was permeated with like smoke. But yeah. But there you go. Let's see if it works. Cheers. Mr. Great Shot.
Sure.
Cheers, man. All right, let's go ahead and do it again, Bumpy.
All right. So yeah, I've been sipping on this and it does taste vaguely familiar. It's nice. It's almost like a brown ale in a way, like it doesn't taste like a brown ale, but it's just kind of got that real biscuity type note going for it. And it's in a brown ale in a way, like it's kind of just pleasing. It's something that you don't get every day out of most of the average beers that we're drinking. The aromas on this. It definitely has some breadiness, a little biscuity. I would say floral. You kind of have to really get in there. There's not like a lot of like hop aromas on this. But yeah, I'd say it's a little bit floral. There's kind of like a slight fruitiness on the nose too. But yeah, bready and biscuity. A lot of malt presence. So cheers.
Cheers. All right. Forgot the nose or you. That's all right.
I really do think this is built around like an English pale ale. It's the carbonation on it's kind of on the lower side. It allows the body to feel a little bit smoother. There's lots of biscuity, bready notes to it. It's so malt forward. It's malt driven. There's some slight fruitiness, which could be coming from the yeast. They're probably using some type of a British ale yeast. So a little bit of a fruity type complex coming out of that. And I'd say, yeah, the hops still hit a little bit on the floral side, which could be very, adjacent to English hops. It's got a good heft to it. It's good medium body, kind of filling. Yeah, the bitterness on it, I'd say, is kind of on, for a pale ale, it's maybe up there a little bit. But I'd say it's still moderate. It's moderately bitter. Kind of a little bit, I'd say, floral, earthy tone is the way that it's kind of hitting me. Maybe a little bit woodsy. Not nice. It all kind of blends in with the way the malts that start from the beginning and carry through to the finish. It's just a refreshing beverage to have once again. Like, it's been years. This beer has been gone for years. Jeez. And I missed it. I'm glad that I got another can of it. Hopefully it's something that they continue to brew again. I'd like to see it in their mixed 12 packs. I'm sure Smutty Nose is probably not listening to any of this. But whatever. Yeah. I think I missed out on the Big A that came out too. That was an IPA, a double IPA that they had back in the day, and I didn't buy that one. And I was hoping that would still be around, and I didn't find any cans of it. So that was another one that's just like classic. Yeah, it's called Big A IPA. So the cheese. Yeah, it's definitely got a big cheddar sharpness to it on the aromas. Kind of fruity, but there's that real tanginess. I would say it's kind of got a slight kind of champagne, like grape, in there as well. But yeah, pretty sharp on the nose. Bon appetit cheesers.
Nice. Cheesers.
So it's not super crumbly like I thought it was going to be. It's just kind of chewy. It kind of melts a little bit in your mouth a little bit, but very drying. It's got a pretty big depth of sharpness. It's got that real tangy cheddar bite. There's definitely a fruity type tone to it. Kind of champagne-y, almost like a New York cheddar. There's no crystals. I'm disappointed in that. Yeah, there's no crystals in this. But yeah, it's got a good amount of depth. I'm liking it. So right now I'm coating my mouth with the cheese. So I'm going to do this beer and cheese. Just getting all that kind of grape, champagne-y fruitiness, that tangy, sharp bite.
Yum.
And
Cheers.
Oh yeah, that's really nice. It's like cheddar biscuits. It goes well with the biscuity, the malty complex of the pale ale. that nice kind of sharp bite and everything. It kind of dulls it down just a little bit. It washes it away pretty quickly, but it is a good combination. The kind of floral hoppiness is a little bit harder to pick out on the palate because of the cheese, but it's totally the malt profile of this beer. Works very well with this cheddar. Let's go ahead and gurgle. Let's get a big slice here, okay? Let's go ahead and drink some more of this beer and then eat the cheesers. Cheers, everybody.
Beers chat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The bitterness is just lingering, kind of hitting there, staying with it. It's kind of woody and earthy tone bitterness, just kind of lingering on. Starting to get a lot of that kind of tangy, champagne-y. Fruity tone, mixing well with the finish of the beer. So a little bit of that lasting kind of biscuity note from the brew as well, and just being blended with the cheddar. It's pretty nice. This is one of those ones where I think I actually enjoyed drinking the beer first and then eating the cheese.
Wow.
I think it kind of worked a little bit better that way, but either way, it's blending perfectly well. So with a nice reserved cheddar from Ireland, from Kerrygold, 2 years plus aged, with a New England made English style pale ale. It's a good combination. Cheers.
Excellent. Cheers, Bumpy. Oh yeah. Sounds great. It's always nice when it's beer than cheese too. That it's kind of a different, and it does work sometimes. It like tonight with you, it just does. So a lot of times it doesn't, but awesome. All right, so yeah, try honey goat cheese with a nice fruited puree sour burley for sure, dude. Like you won't. I swear to God, dude. If you like those two. So this, I forgot to say, this is an 11%. 11%. It's a big one. They're all like that, I think. They're all like around 11% or so.
Yeah.
So just to, yeah. So to catch up or to bring it back up again to those just tuning in, that's what I have there. The Dragon's Milk Reserve S'mores edition. So, and that's what it looks like. Dark chocolate, opaque, can't see through. Nice khaki color head, decent retention. I'll say decent. It's holding up. Poured about a finger. It's a big beer. Right away, at first I was getting s'mores, graham cracker, vanilla. It's kind of tuned down a little bit. Now I'm starting to get kind of like vanilla, graham cracker, and like a little bit of maple syrup. Or no, hazelnut. Not maple. Hazelnut. So a little nuttiness, a lot of nuttiness actually. Sweet vanilla hazelnut. And then you do get that that vanilla kind of marshmallow, and that blends in really well with the bourbon the bourbon barrels and stuff, getting that bourbony kind of quality coming through with the vanillas, the marshmallowy kind of niceness. It doesn't smell boozy or anything like that. I don't even get any bourbon necessarily. I don't get any whiskey. But I mean, it just smells very desserty, sweet, a lot of sweetness on the nose. You do get the a little chocolate, little espresso, but mainly you get the adjuncts that are added to it. The hazelnut's huge. Holy shit! Yeah, even out of the bottle, as it oxidized with the air, you get more hazelnut. At first, it was hardcore graham cracker though. All right, I'm gonna drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's actually pretty pleasant. It's one of the first hazelnutty kind of tasting beers that actually doesn't taste bad. I've had some that are really like chemical and weird, just from the adjuncts or whatever. But the first of all, like the body is definitely medium full medium. The I'd say more on the medium side though, but pushing full. Um, it has a dryness to it that kind of keeps it from going fully like right on full. So it's kind of dry in the finish. No alcohol really at all. Like I don't get anything like that going up or down. No alcohol taste or anything like that. For as big as it is, I get the hazelnut is huge. Or let's hold on. Let me give you the mouthfeel. Mouthfeel is very smooth. It's very smooth, and I would even say pushing kind of creamy. Alex would love this. He's probably had this. But now the flavors or the carbonation. Let's go with the carbonation. So you have a smooth mouthfeel, and then you have a carbonation that's I'd say medium low. It's not that big, and it kind of shows too, like with the head retention. It's kind of sizzled down. It's not really. It just kind of has like a slight sizzle, but it's not. It's very soft. Now the flavors. Excuse me. The flavors right away. You're getting that hazelnut, graham cracker, vanilla, marshmallowy kind of. I can see why they called it a s'mores because it's definitely got that kind of thing. Then you're getting the chocolate Hershey bar. You're getting I wouldn't say milk, maybe milk chocolate, more of a semi-sweet chocolate, more of a dry bitter chocolate. Yeah, I don't know, it's really good. The finish is dry. Let me get another sip. It's also got a little bit of I almost want to say like some kind of berry or cherry or some kind of sweet fruit added to this, just from probably the malts, I imagine. Bitterness from hops. If anything, I don't get anything like that, but it's more of like it just blends really well with the roasted malts. So you're getting that nice acidity, and you're also getting the bitterness of the hops mixing together, giving you a nice little balance of bitterness towards the finish. Very, very nice. This is a very good beer. I'm really digging that. Ooh, I just got Hershey chocolate. It's not semi-sweet. It's milk chocolate, and it does have a milky, creamy softness actually in the mouthfeel. So there you go.
Nice.
Celebrity. You thought I was gonna throw cheese at you. It opens up. Goat smoked crumble, dude. When I open this, man, oh, dude. Yeah. It smells like hickory wood or cedar, like a cedar maybe. It doesn't smell like your like beechwood or anything like that. It's like more very, very distinct, like a cedar hickory blend or something. Wow. It smells so good. It's got a brown, like there's brown tints to it. You can see kind of the white creamy with the brown kind of, probably from the smoked. They had the cheese obviously laying out on screens or something while they were smoking it over the smoker or however they did it. But boy, does that smell good. God damn, it smells like a campfire. And it goes so perfect with s'mores. I mean, more could you ask for it? So I just thought about that right now. But yeah, you can see the little tiny. This is the bigger ones. They have little tiny ones. But yeah, you do get a little like that, a little of the goat cheese presence in there, like that raw kind of funk. But it's so hidden by the smoke that you don't even like. Someone that didn't like goat cheese would totally dig this. I think. Hopefully, we'll see. But I have a spoon, and I'm gonna dig into it and grab a little bit.
A spoon.
I have a spoon, a very big spoon. I don't want to drop it on some things down below because I got to return something. But why does it smell like smoke? All right. Yeah, so good, dude. Let's eat it, man. Cheesers.
Choosers.
First smoked goat cheese ever on the show. And I gotta hand it to you, man. This is really delicious. It melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Well, it probably melts in your hands. It's not quite like an M&M, but wow. Almost gives you like a nice bacony, umami, raw, almost citrusy, goat cheesy kind of zestiness. It tastes like you're eating tuna fish and bacon at the same time with some this would go so good on a freaking burger, dude. Like just a nice patty, a smash burger, dude. Oh my Lord. This shit melts right in my mouth, and as it melts, you're getting hardcore fumage of smoke all through my mouth, on my cheeks, on my tongue. It's so smooth and soft. It has an oily sheen in the mouth, like or not sheen, you see a sheen, but like an oiliness in the feel of it. And then you're getting that like bacon is huge, bacon, and then a little bit of like smoked tuna in there or something like that. Oh man, that's really good. It's not super salty. It's just flavorful. It's got like this huge flavor bite. Like you could just keep eating this. It's not a honey one either. It's a regular plain goat cheese. It's just been smoked. So you're not getting any sweetness or anything. It's more of a tangy, tart kind of raw, footy kind of goat cheesy, but with a big, huge burst of smoke. So let's go ahead and let's take a big bite because this is a big beer. Beer before cheese. Oh my gosh, so umami, dude. That would goes so good with like a South African brie, like you know how they'll have their they'll put their meat over the fire. Have you ever seen I think they call them bries or bries. Oh. That's so good. That's really good. That's really good. Oh my God. The smoke smothers your mouth. We all know that. Then you take a drink of this and it's sweet. It's a sweet, s'moresy, hazelnutty, like I think I was saying already about we don't need to return that, tell you about the beer anymore. But it's that sweetness from the beer and the flavors I was getting out of the beer that just kind of wrap around all this umami, smoky, raw cheese like goaty cheese. And you're just like, it blends in so perfectly like that of a pureed sour and honey goat. It's the same kind of thing, but on the umami side. It's extremely, it fits so well, like your foot went into the right shoe. Like it's so fitting. Holy shit. I want to do that one more time, dude.
One more time.
It's so good. You gotta try some of the Bumpy. You gotta find the goat cheese, smoked goat cheese, dude.
Yeah, I've never seen it before. I mean, I'll definitely keep my eyes opened. Sounds interesting. It's nothing like eating cheese with a spoon.
Right? Cheers, Blue Eyes. Yeah, you get that s'mores. It makes you feel like you're by the campfire, sitting around it, cooking your s'mores, your marshmallows. Pull that back in, put your chocolate over your graham cracker, put it together, and then have one of these beers with it. Or some goat cheese with it or something. I don't know. But oh God, mouth feels for sure. Ken's World. Cheers, man. Yeah. Very good stuff. It's making me drink the beer very quickly too. For an 11%, this beer goes down super quick. just a great, fabulous, a fantastic. You'll get my number, but you know where I'm going with this. So
Yeah, that sounds like it's really. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go spread the cheese low.
oh, dude, no problem, no
Be right
problem
back.
at all, no problem. Yeah, dude, this is good. This is good. You're getting like tuna. You get a little tuna, a little bacon, a lot of bacon, a little bit of tuna. Just that meatiness, salty meatiness. With it's not super salty though, but it's got like a nice oily feel to it, and then that sweet beer pushing together. Oh my god! Wow, it's like sweet and smoky. It's like the best combination. Holy shit! Oh, I forgot to do the beer before cheese. Let's do that. All right. Feels like I just smoked a cigarette. Woo! That took away the beer. I like the beer before cheese better. Or cheese before beer, excuse me. This one is better with cheese before beer. Because you just want to have that sweetness take over the umami goaty cheese. You know what I mean? It mixes better. I don't know. But there you go. That's what campfire beer for sure, dude. No, it's let me show you. It's the Dragon's Milk Reserve S'mores. It's 11%. $6 for the bottle, 12 ounce. Cheers, Ken. All right. Let's go ahead and get your last thoughts, bro. Tell us what you think.
All right. Well, we'll start with the beer. Smutty Nose. So glad that I at least got to try this again after so many years. Brings back a lot of memories. Back when they were making stellar stuff. I would kind of put this I'm going to call it like an English pale ale because that's pretty much what it is. I'd say that it's in that kind of mid-range, very good. So not quite excellent, but still up there, especially for something that used to be like in the 12 packs. It used to be in the mixed 12er all the time. This is the finest kind of IPA, and yeah, it's a very nice English style pale ale, I would say.
Awesome.
The cheese, the Kerrygold's Reserve cheddar, 2 years plus aged. I would put that in that kind of like bottom to mid range excellent category. Just some things that would make it better. I mean, definitely if it had the kind of, if it was a little, maybe a bit more crumbly, and if it had those like crystal crunch things in it,
yeah,
that would put it over the top. Flavor wise, very, very nice. I may have had some others that I've preferred over it, so that's why it's not getting to the top end excellent range as well. But the pairing between the two, they go together so well. Definitely recommend. It doesn't have to be this exact beer, and maybe it doesn't have to be that exact cheese, but if you ever do get that Kerrygold's Reserve, I'd say get yourself some type of an English pale ale, a bitter, or maybe even a brown ale, just something that kind of has that bready, biscuity note. It just goes so well with that sharpness of the cheese and that kind of champagne-y fruitiness too.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. All right. Cool. I'm gonna have to try something like that myself. I need to go get me a English fucking pale. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad they thanks, Bumpy. Cheers, dude. I'm glad they had that available. Are they gonna continue making it? You don't know? Or
I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't able to find. They brought back 2 beers. There's this beer and then the Big A. The Big A came out before this one did. I was not able to find any cans. I saw it in the store and I was just like, oh, I'll pick it up later, and it was gone.
Right.
And then, yeah, so I saw this, I grabbed it. So I don't know if they're bringing them back full time or if it's just because it's their 30th year anniversary. I would think as a brewery, you'd want to bring and keep stuff that people want to drink. You know,
Right?
it's like, oh, here's a little teaser. Oh, okay, it's never coming back again. I mean,
It's
that's
like Fat
kind of
Tire.
cool.
Like, why the fuck did they get rid of Fat
Oh
Tire?
yeah, Fat Tire doing their thing.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
set it down.
Yeah. But all right, man. Cool. Yeah, so the beer I had was just fantastic. We both had some really good beers and pairings tonight, obviously. Um, but this beer here is just, it's absolutely so smooth with the adjuncts that are added. That hazelnutty nuttiness. Like I said, the first hazelnutty kind of beer that actually doesn't taste like chemical or bad. I don't think they put hazelnut in it, but it just gives you that hazelnut feel. At first, kind of graham crackery, a little vanilla marshmallowy kind of thing. You don't get any bourbon. Just kind of going through it again, but very good, very smooth, very relaxed. It goes down super, super, super fast because it's so tasty. I would definitely give this beer like a freaking 90, 97 out of 100. Like, it's really good. For an adjunct forward bourbon barrel aged stout, it's really not bad at all. So go Michigan. I think that's where they're from, right? They're in Michigan. Holland, Michigan. Yeah. New Holland, Michigan, or Holland, Michigan. New Holland Brewing. So good stuff. Good stuff. 97. The cheese is absolutely fantastic. I love this shit. I'm gonna get it again if I see it. I'm really glad Fred Meyer came out with some new. They obviously hired someone to like totally go through the cheese section, the gourmet cheese section, and like refab it up, make it all like nice and pretty. Added new cheeses too. I was like, when are they gonna add new stuff? It's terrible. I just go in there. They always have the same shit. It looks like crap. Like someone went through everything and like stirred it all up. But this time it was beautiful. So thank you, Fred Meyer. Um, but a goat smoked crumble. This was so good in umami, bacon, tuna, goaty, kind of sour, citrusy, sake, Locker, Jim Locker. But you didn't even get that though, and that's the cool thing about the cheese is that someone that doesn't like goat cheese for that funk, because of the funk, I mean, they wouldn't see that in this. It's different. It doesn't taste like goat cheese. It actually tastes kind of like, in a way, kind of, I wouldn't say cream cheese. Cream cheese has its own little thing. But very good, though. Very umami. Loved it. I'd give this, yeah, man. I don't usually like to go 100, man, but I might give this 100 tonight, dude. This is a really good cheese. I'm going to go 100 on this one. That made me feel good tonight, man. When you got something that you taste, and why not give it 100, I know there's others out there. There's got to be. Okay, let's give it some room. 98. All right, there's something else out there, I'm sure. So we'll go 98 on the cheese. The pairing was absolutely fantastic.
Fanabulous.
Fanabulous. And that's going to get 100. The pairing was perfect. Perfect. So definitely get a smoked goat cheese if you can find it. Whether it's in a bar, a tube, or crumbles, I'm sure you can find something. Good stuff. Fuck yeah. I'm very happy. And I'm glad you're happy, Bumpy. I'm glad you had a good one too. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Yeah, dude. What a good night. So
I'm now officially out of cheese. I need to go buy more cheese next week. I usually stock up on it, so usually get a month's to a month and a half worth of cheese.
Oh damn! It doesn't get moldy. No, obviously.
No. You check the dates. You make sure it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have one that went moldy on me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That sucked.
Cheers, Angie. How are ya? All right. So let me get rid of this banner. We're just kind of chilling right now because It's just the two of us. But just the two of us.
You and I.
All right, so uh, you know that time when we don't know who to shout out. So we'll just go ahead and I'm gonna bring you up, bro. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put you on the spot. How about it? There you go. Go ahead and shout it out.
All right. Well, before coming over here, I quickly visited Craig from Kent Beer Reviews. So check him out. He's over on the other side of the pond in the UK. Sorry, a little belch there. Yeah, so Kent Beer Reviews with Craig. Check his channel out. He was live. I'm not sure if he's still live. He was hanging out with a few folks. On my channel, I got my beer reviews. I'm popping or posting quite a few of them. Just trying to catch up to be relevant. I mean, I am pretty much there. Just edited a few more today. So I may not be posting them every single day coming up here pretty shortly, because then I will just run out of content. But I think I'm almost caught up. I might start doing it like an every other day, to every couple of days type thing again, until I get way behind. I also have my frozen pizza reviews. I got those coming out at least once a week. I just posted one. Was it today? It was today. It came out today. It really wasn't a frozen pizza per se, because it was a ready to bake pizza, but you could freeze it. So therefore, and I did freeze it at one point. But yeah, it was a Sal's, which is a pizzeria. They're out of Boston. We have a couple Sal's around here. If you're in this area and you want some good pizza, I definitely recommend going to a Sal's pizzeria. Not buying the frozen stuff at a store, but actually going to the pizzeria. They have good pizza. So yeah, that one came out today though. And I'll be posting another one next week. I'm not sure. I can't remember what pizza it is. Eventually I start getting to my life hack type stuff with the pizza. So I kind of saw some things. I tried stuff earlier on. If anybody's watched my frozen pizza stuff, earlier on with cooking it at a higher temperature, but I was still just putting it on the rack. And then I saw the other portion of this hack, which made it actually work, was putting it in a cast iron pan. So you heat up the cast iron pan as you get your temperatures up in your oven. You turn your oven all the way up, and then you put the pizza in the cast iron pan, and then you cook it for a lot less time, because you have the temperatures way above what they're going to ask for. Plus the cast iron pan holds heat, retains heat, and it will build a higher temperature than what your oven's actually at, because it's just retaining that heat. So I actually purchased, I was using another cast iron pan that was only like 12 inches. So I got myself a nice 14-incher here.
Nice.
Just so I could do more frozen pizzas, because I was running into the issue of going to put the pizza in and it may not exactly fit. So you kind of want the bottom of your pizza to be on the bottom of the pan. So yeah, this was a purchase just for my frozen pizza reviews. That's how well this hack was working. So eventually you'll start seeing some of those videos coming out. I had still not used this. Obviously, it still has the sticker cardboard stuff on it, but I've used my other one. So yeah, eventually you'll see those start coming out and seeing how well it works. And something I highly recommend. So far, I haven't run into any real qualms with it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, dude. Cheers, Bumpy. You could use it as a gong too. Gong.
Yeah, we need Alex to stop
When
talking.
Alex talks too much. All right. Well, thank you, Bumpy. All right. So, man, I just kept going on shout outs. So I'm just going to shout people that we know because we're friends with them. They're our buddies. And yeah, so three people. I told you I have a lot. So Dickie's beer reviews, man. Haven't shouted that guy out in a while. I wear his shirts all the time. He sent me a shirt. He sent me two actually on accident. But very cool guy. And he started brewing too. He's brewing a little bit here and there, you know. But his last thing was Crooked Stave with 4 notes. Wolf Shirt Wednesday. I'll have to look at that. The last saw is Hazy Susan IPA. And he plays the pop darts as well. And he has a cool, he puts labels on his back wall there. That's kind of cool. So go check that guy out. East Coast Alky Reviews isn't here tonight, but maybe he'll pop in after if he's not too tired. But his last thing was Luna Azul Blanco White Tequila Review. Blanco means white. There you go. What a cute little barrel he has next to him. And last beer, Mr. Josh, double dry hop King Sue Deepa, double IPA, Toppling Goliath was his last live he did. We always like hanging out with that guy. Guy's a cool dude. So all these guys rock. Other than that, we got Beer and Cheese Tuesday is a regular one next week. It's been a long month, 31-day month. I've been working my ass off and trying to get that money saved up for the September showdown. Yeah, so Beer Cheese Tuesday is another regular one next week, 8 o'clock Eastern, and then tomorrow is our 5th show. We thought that Sammy had won, but we still have another chance for other people to win for the end of the month winning. I did send out my that's at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. I sent out my two beers and a little gift in there as well for Tanner. So I do send you gifts. If you win at the end of the month, I will send you something. Bumpy's already gotten something as well. He got 3 of my beers. I don't know if that's a gift or not. It sucked. But yeah, it just depends on what I want to send you. So I'll give you something though. So come to the show, be part of it, join us, and win something. Guess that ABV. We spin you off too. We give you three words. You go find a beer based on those adjectives. You come back the next week and review that beer in the beginning of the show. Then we all guess the ABV, and there you go. Fun times. You got Thomas Metal 75, Eric's after that, and then you got Ronald Terrio is also going at the same time. So it's kind of hard to kind of delegate who's who and what. But oh my God, that's a great beer, dude. Dude, that's a fantastic beer, dude.
It's done with Gutman this year.
Wow.
Instead of Bearman, it's Gutman.
Gutman. That's awesome. Sammy, another good one. Dude, that's a great beer. That's a great fest beer, dude. Sammy, Short and Sound Beer Reviews. Fuck yeah, dude. Cheers, dude. Quick, good day from work. All right. Well, good day, brother. All right. So I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm brewing Thursday. I'm going to be doing a West Coast. It's a Centennial Galaxy and Southern Cross. Three hops. It'll be whirlpooled and dry hop, double dry hopped. I'm going to send that 3 of those in the package for the September thing to one of you guys, along with the Meritzen and 3 locals from my area. So you get 9 beers. That way I don't have to worry about like finding stuff for us to try, you know, that you've already tried. It's just more of something that I haven't tried because I've never been over here. But other than that, yeah, just brewing Thursday, reviewing some beers maybe in the future. I got to get back into that more. I really like reviewing beers and it's fun. And And it's just plus it's just I don't know, it's just fun to review beers, man. I don't like reviewing my own beers too. I like to review other people's beers. So look out for some reviews. That's all I got to say. Cheers. I'm done. I sound like Alex, but we love you, Alex. You know that. We're just banter talking. All right. Well, thanks to the community. First of all, cheers to you guys. Sammy, for just showing up. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Everyone else, thank you so much. And of course, thank you, Bumpy, Bumpyisms. We love you, brother. You are a cool dude. So thanks for showing up at my show, our show. Yeah, fuck.
You're all right yourself.
You've earned that. You've earned that right to this show, dude. You're part of this show. This is your show.
I'm all cheesed in.
Dude, you've been here for a while with me. So yeah, so cheers. We're gonna get out of here. You guys have a good night, day where you're from in this beautiful world. But after one more sip, if you got it, cheers. You got a big gulp. All right.
I'm not chugging.
Go for it, dude. Fuck yeah, I chugged my sip. All right. Take it easy, y'all. See you on the flip side. Anyone wants to join us? Let me just throw that in real quick. Forgot to do that. Anyone that wants to join us. And if we might go, I don't know, if you're available, I'm not going to speak for Bumpy, but if you're going somewhere, then we might go to a live or something's going on. But cheers. All right. We're out of here. Bye-bye.